This episode of Unbox Therapy is brought to you by Gamefly. What's up, guys? Welcome to the second episode of In Review. This is my weekly show happening every Monday here on Unbox Therapy. If you missed the first episode, I'll give you a quick recap on how this show works. I go back over the past week of unboxings, and I give you guys a quick, concise, casual-style review, having had more time to play with the items that were unboxed. So first and foremost, the last video that was featured was on these right here, the Beats by Dr. Dre MIXR headphones. I also featured this week the Jambox from Jawbone, the original Jambox, which of course is the wireless Bluetooth speaker. And lastly, during the beginning of the week, I got a chance to take a look at the 2012 Nissan GTR Black Edition. I'll get to that last. Let's start with the headphones since they're right in front of me. If you guys saw the unboxing video, then you'll know something I highlighted in that video was the superior build quality. These are some of the toughest looking and toughest feeling Beats that I've ever personally handled, to be honest with you. If you guys haven't seen the unboxing video, definitely go check it out. Links to everything I talk about are going to be down in the description, so you guys can go do that. Things that I like about these headphones, real quick. Build quality, like I said. I like the fact that they're incredibly portable when folded up. I mean, for a headphone like this, I really haven't seen such a sturdy headphone that actually folds up the way that these do for travel. Another thing that I like the fact that they included two cables, including a DJ-specific cable. I like the fact that you've got the pass-through on the ear cups and that you can choose which side, either left or right, you want to connect the cable to. Obviously, removable cables is always a plus. Sound, I was actually surprised to find out that they don't sound that bad. No, I shouldn't say I'm surprised to find that. A lot of people are hating on Beats these days, but they're actually pretty decent in the low end for bass-heavy music and things like that. But a couple of things that I didn't like, and maybe this is part of the reason why the sound was impressive to me, is the fact that for an on-the-ear style headphone, meaning it doesn't go all the way around your ear, there's not any leakage or external noise that gets through with these. But the reason why, I think, is because of how tight they are. These are an incredibly tight headphone. I don't know, maybe I have a big head here, I'll go throw them on for you. But basically after, I don't know, say an hour, not even, maybe 30 minutes, I start to feel like my head is getting squished, and wearing glasses doesn't help either. And, you know, for a headphone like this, it's got to be comfortable. I'm sorry. I mean, the whole intention of upgrading your headphones is the concept that you're going to be listening to music a lot. So that's a big no-no, a big issue for me. Of course, that's subjective. Not everybody has the same size head. Also, these might eventually bend a little bit and form themselves to your specific head shape. I don't know. There are metallic components. That's the kind of thing I'd have to follow up on months later. I felt like the ear cups, another con here, I felt like the ear cups didn't have quite enough padding. I feel like they could have been a little bit softer, at least compared to some of the other stuff that I use. And then, like I said before, sound is comparable to a lot of headphones at a lower price point. So in this case, I really do think you're paying the premium. Once again, these are $249 on Amazon right now. I think you're paying that little premium for the specific design. If you know that you want a DJ headphone that's portable and that you want a headphone that allows you to rotate an ear cup in any direction you want in order to monitor the sound that's going on around you, then this is definitely something worth looking at. But like I said, something to be worried about is whether or not they're going to be comfortable for you. If you have a chance to try them on, definitely do it. Although I know most retailers, definitely online retailers, don't let you. But then again, you can always return stuff, so that's not such a big deal. And if any of you guys own these headphones and have owned them for a long time, longer than I have, let me know down in the comments if you found that they stretched out over time or formed themselves to your head. I'd be interested to know. Now, in that video, this unboxing, in that video, I did mention at the end that I would be comparing those headphones to the SMS Audio Street by 50 headphones because I've been using those ones. I recently unboxed them as well. And I got a good feedback from you guys, good response. Let me know down in the comments if you still want to see that video, but I'm going to make it anyways. Later this week, you'll be able to see that comparison, so definitely stick around for that. The next item to talk about, well, I really went on about those headphones, didn't I? But the next item to talk about is the Jambox from Jawbone, the little portable Bluetooth speaker pumping out some pretty serious bass for something that's that form factor. A little bit expensive. Not gonna lie, 170 bucks for a portable Bluetooth speaker. I mean, it's a pretty specific scenario that you're going to be using it in. At home, I have better audio already, wired audio that's plugged into the wall, of course. And on the road, I have high-end headphones, so it sort of has to fit in between those spaces. Now, maybe you're on the couch, around the coffee table with your iPad. You can upgrade your audio there. Parties. I mentioned in the video jokingly, picnics to the beach, that kind of stuff. So 170 bucks might be a little bit much for people just for those uses. But in those uses, it's incredibly powerful given its size, as I said before. You can get a lot of bass out of that thing. It surprised the hell out of me. Now, granted, it does jump around the table a little bit when you feed it a bass-heavy audio signal, but nonetheless, the actual sound quality surprised me for something that's A, streaming wirelessly over Bluetooth, and B, that small. So if you're looking for something to fit those circumstances where you need an audio upgrade on the go, it's pretty tough to beat that particular device. But once again, as I said before, it's a little bit pricey for something that only addresses a small set of needs. The last thing to talk about on the show, right, the Nissan GTR 2012. That was an absolute blast to make that video. Now, before I talk about it, I just want to say one more time, thanks to you guys. A bunch of milestones were hit this week on Unbox Therapy. First, I believe it was the views, I think. Or maybe, I think it was the views that were hit first. So we went over 10 million total views. Next was we hit the 300th video, which of course was the Nissan GTR video. And then the last thing that just happened recently, I guess a couple days ago, or maybe that was yesterday, 70,000 subscribers. So 3 very big milestones that occurred within the last week. And also my birthday. Anyways, a bunch of things that happened within the last week, and I really owe it all to you guys. I know I've said it before, and you're probably saying, Lou, it's getting old. But I do really appreciate your guys' viewership. The fact that I get to do this for a living is incredible, and I owe a bunch of it to you guys. You guys keep watching, I'll keep making, and believe me, I'm going to only get better and better. I'm going to keep pumping cash back into the production of these videos, and they're only going to continue to surprise you. So definitely stick around. I hope that you're in it for the long haul. But anyhow, enough about that. Enough of a speech there. The Nissan GTR 2012, an absolute beast of a car. Insanely fun to drive. Surprisingly easy to drive as well. As you guys know, it's got a, what were they calling it? They were calling it a automatic manual transmission, something along those lines. It's got the paddle shifters and a very smart computerized transmission. The car basically only does what you want it to do. An incredible amount of grip, 4-wheel drive. I was expecting something that was tough to keep control of. No chance at all. I felt like I was in complete control, even though I'm no fancy pants driver or anything like that. I know a bunch of you guys were cutting up the fact that I forgot to wear my seatbelt and all the rest of it. But anyways, no, a bunch of fun to make that video. If I know you guys enjoyed it because you guys were liking that video like crazy, so I'm definitely going to be looking at some other supercars in the future to review for you guys because of how much you liked it. And I'm even going to take the GTR out on the track to give it a little bit more of what's necessary to look into what it's capable of. Give it a little bit more throttle, etc. You spin it out a little bit, whatever I got to do to show you guys more what it's capable of. Because on the city streets, obviously you can only take advantage of a very small amount of its capabilities. Anyway, guys, that has been your second episode of In Review. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this show, if you appreciate it, if you enjoy it, and so on and so forth. Also, give it a like and favorite. As you guys know, that helps me out. And lastly, I'm going to let you roll out here on a word from the sponsor of this episode. Later, guys. GameFly is the largest online video game rental service and offers you a choice from 8,000 new and classic titles across all consoles and even handhelds. With plans starting at just $15.95 a month, GameFly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them for as long as they like. There are no late fees, no due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing a game, send it back and GameFly will send you the next available game on your list. If you really like the game you're playing, simply click Keep It on the GameFly website and the game is yours at a discounted price. GameFly will even mail you the case and manuals free of charge. Unbox Therapy fans get a 2-week free trial when they go to gamefly.com/therapy. Remember the /therapy portion of the URL to let them know that we sent you and also to help support the show. I'll put a link down in the description of this video so you can go ahead and start up your free trial of the amazing GameFly service. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.